Ethereal.com.
Peace, what up? This is Doc Blake with Ethereal TV, bringing you the 109th episode of The Last Piece to the Puzzle. The motto for me is silver, gold, and cryptos equals freedom, because they are decentralized assets and they're going to play an important part in the immediate, the short term, and the long term futures. As you can see, I got my cryptos and hot rods hat. He's a miner, been doing it for a while. I kind of got some of my mining information from him, as well as some other people, Crypto Mikkel, but this is the hat that I got from him. I love this hat. It says cryptos and hot rods. And let's go right into the cover art. It's looking crazy. I got big ass whales with headsets on. One's holding a walkie-talkie and they're saying dump it on 3, 1, 2, 3, and the Bitcoin price on the left, which they're targeting, is falling, as we have been seeing these last I guess 5 to 6 days, 3 days, 2 days, I don't know, whenever we kind of fell from 47,000. But I have some interesting things. I followed this account on Twitter. I don't know if it's 100% valid, but a lot of people follow it. I think it's called Whale Alert. You might have heard of it. So we're going to look at that, and we're going to see, was this a coordinated whale attack to push the price down maybe one last time before Bitcoin can continue upwards, as we all know it's going to do long term. You have to think long term. Look at the long term pictures. Remember in 2020 we were all the way back down at 3,000. I think we started 2020 at 7,000, maybe 8,000, and you know how that year went, and you know where we're at now. Everybody's complaining, acting like we're down a lot when we're sitting at $42,000 respectfully in Bitcoin's 12-year history of existence. So understand where you're at. And I did want to do some house clearing. I keep forgetting to put the information down below. I'm sorry if anybody needed that for the t-shirts, but as you know, we do real ink printed t-shirts. My cousin works on that. I'm trying to get more into helping him, but he does that. But I can definitely do your logo, your graphics design, so let me know. I'm trying to really push that this year. I'm trying to get that business going. We have a beautiful press machine, American made, so I will leave the information down below, or you can always go to the Ethereal website. That's on plenty of videos, and if you go to previous videos, the information's on there as well. So holler at us about t-shirts or hoodies, anything you need with ink print. Let me see. And with that being said, I guess we can go right into the price action. Let me see. That's silver. Let's go CoinGecko. Live refresh. Okay. Bitcoin is sitting at $42,546. Ethereum is at $3,239. Binance is at $422. XRP is at 76 cents. Solana is at $110. Terra Luna is at $95. I think I want to get into Terra Luna, but it's had an immaculate run up, so I don't know when to get into these things half the time, because you know how altcoins are. I'm a Bitcoiner. I've learned the hard way, and my hard way was Theta, which I did fantastic on, but don't we all wish we would have sold at $15, $14, $13? You know what I mean? But you know Bitcoin's going to hold its weight. It's going to hold its price level. It's going to do its 50% pullbacks, 60% at most nowadays, I think, but it's going to hold those levels, basically where we're at now, maybe 30K. In my opinion, it can always go lower, but I really don't think so. That's just my opinion. Polkadot's at $19.57. We've been talking about Polkadot for a long time on this channel. I think I started talking about Polkadot officially at $2, $3. We've done very well on Polkadot. So actually, I don't own much Polkadot now because I've done so well on it. So I plan on getting back into that. But I'm not too excited on it, honestly. I'm not too excited on anything but Bitcoin. And I have a surprise for you coming up with the Lightning Network. I don't know if it's going to be next video, but it might be. I will talk about that later, but let's go look at our other favorite coins, which is still Theta is one of mine. I'm thinking about starting to build that position back. But there's a billion Theta in rotation as we speak right now. And that's one thing I really, started thinking about recently. Like, damn, there's a billion Theta circulating. So, think about that. Think about the effects that can have on the price. And a lot of things I learn. I learn as I go, and I hope you learn as you go on this journey with me. We can learn together. We can educate each other together. If you have a YouTube channel or any type of source of information, please put it below. Especially if you're my peoples and I don't know about your artwork, your music, your Bitcoin channel. I'm a supporter of people's dreams. I've always supported people's dreams and whatever they want to do. I wish people supported my dreams as well. I ask people to support my dreams if you're cool with me. You know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to do, in my personal opinion. So we're learning together, as I said. And I also have a Helium network Bobcat miner on the way. Remember I told you guys about that. So let me see, where's Helium? I know I'm missing it. It ain't that far up. Oh, here we go. Helium is at $22.51. So there's your price action. Remember I said my coin of 2022 is Helium. I have some bags of USD on the sideline. I want to buy Helium, but I need to see that Bitcoin stabilizes first. You know what I mean? I need to see that these levels hold, because I'm thinking we might go back down and retest 38K, 39K, which we're going to see in the charts. So let's pull up the Bitcoin chart. And I haven't started a new formation yet. I still have the same formation, breaking out of this ascending triangle, coming back down to retest the support, breaking through the support, which is now looks like it's turning into resistance. But I did add one thing. I have an interesting line that I have not seen on any of my favorite YouTubers who are like super technical traders video. This pink line right here is very, very interesting in my opinion. So let's start back here. You have this touch point, one, then you have it breaking through, came back, and it clearly acted as a little bit of resistance and support here. Touched it again here, touched it again here, went through it, came back, acted as support resistance here, came back down, touched it twice here, and we're sitting right below that. So really interesting trend line coming from like a higher point, coming from, we'll just say, a $61,000 point to currently a $43,000 800 point. So this is the scenario, and I'm sorry if you can't see that side, but yeah, 43,000 on this side. But this is very interesting to me. I don't think a lot of people are looking at this trend line, and if I'm like the only person that found this trend line, I feel like this is very, very useful data. But I'm sure somebody else is looking at it. But wow. So, and this is what I'm thinking: if we this could be a fake out on this trend line, I guess is what I'm getting at. So we're below the trend line. This pink line we're below right now. If this is a fake out and we bust back above this line, y'all, like I honestly think Bitcoin will make a move that might, cause the earth to stand still. Like the day the earth stood still, might be a Bitcoin pump, y'all. We're faking out below it right now because we haven't had like a weekly close below it. Now tomorrow's Sunday, so will we be back up around 43,000 tomorrow? And that's the interesting thing to see. And on top of that, one weekly close, in my opinion, it carries weight, but it's not the end all be all. So even if we get a Sunday close below it, does not mean, in my opinion, that it is a fake out. So this is the line that I wanted to show you, and I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people ask me, well, some people ask me, because a lot of people aren't into Bitcoin, but the people I know, they ask me, what am I doing right now? Well, to be honest, I'm buying Bitcoin. They're like, what's the NFT play? What's the altcoin play? I'm buying Bitcoin. There's nothing else to it. Dollar cost averaging. I'm keeping it simple nowadays. I'm still into NFTs pretty heavy. Kind of. I've done well on NFT, so I can't complain. But you got to think, you're in a community with only 5,000, 10,000 people that can own these things. So somebody has a lot of control over the price 95% of the time. The disbursement on these projects aren't really good. You'll find that there's huge whales kind of supporting the price action or determining the price action. So think about those things. With Bitcoin, it's the most decentralized digital asset that we have on the planet. So this is roughly like my 4th year in crypto, and I'm really starting to just like settle myself down, not look for so many quick pumps. I do still love NFTs. I have a bunch of Theta Drop NFTs. I have a bunch of Ethereum NFTs, and I've done really well on both of those. Even Cardano. I've been in the Lazy Llama very early, and if you heard of Lazy Llama, you know I've done very well on that. So I don't know if that's luck or timing or what, or study and research is what I'd like to say it is. But the true play that I'm doing right now that I would tell people is accumulate your Bitcoin. Because what I did was I used Bitcoin to diversify out. I used Bitcoin to buy Theta, y'all. That's how I got my Theta. Bitcoin, I think at the time had went up to 15, 16,000. I was amazed. I've been in this since $3,000, $4,000. So and I did my charting, and Theta looked very juicy at the time, and I was very big into Theta, which I still am, but I'm very disappointed with the insider trading that went on with Theta. As y'all know, look at my previous videos. Just way too much, not enough strong hands on the inside. Everybody wanted to cash out at the same time, get their yachts, get their mansions, get their Wagyu steaks. But yeah, nah, I'm just joking. But yeah, I'm disappointed in Theta. I think a lot of people are, even the true Theta people who don't want to admit it. Remember, I bought my first Theta at 13 cents. And I went balls deep at 50 cents. So yeah, Theta is another one of those cryptos that changed my life. Theta Drop I did very well on. I can't complain, but they should have never, especially right after implementing staking and all that, you know, Theta 3.0, mainnet 3.0, they should not have allowed the price to do what it has done and totally destroy people's portfolios, making them sit through. Will it revive? Will it resurrect one day? For sure, absolutely. And you heard that here. Will I be a part of it at that time? I'm not sure, because I'm not a part of it right now, besides Theta Drop with my NFTs, which I've done very well on. But I'm looking to build a position back, but it's very hard right now because Bitcoin has to do its thing, and that's kind of what I missed. And the piece that I missed of the equation with Theta was, you know, I needed to be remembering that Bitcoin was the king, and it still is. So all you Theta people out there, still remind yourself where it started, how it started, where we're at, where we're going, and why Bitcoin is so important. That I totally went off on a tangent there, but sorry, but this is the information I wanted to show you. April 7th, right? Whale Alert Twitter account. Go follow this account. Has enough followers for me to believe, but it says BTC 774 BTC worth $33,223,127 transferred from unknown wallet to Coinbase. That was April 7th. Let me see. And then we have another crazy transaction on April 6th. we have $2,308 Bitcoin worth $99,944,020 worth of USD transferred from unknown wallet to Coinbase. So did these whales drop the price? Going back to the picture that I made, was this a coordinated whale attack by the whales? You know what I mean? Anybody selling over 2,000 Bitcoin on an exchange like Coinbase, you're a whale, at least to me. Almost $100 million worth of Bitcoin at one point, at one sale. I'm sure this was done on Coinbase Pro. Are they buying that position back? I'm sure they are. Anybody with that many Bitcoin are not looking to exit completely. They're looking to make some money, buy back the same amount of Bitcoin or more Bitcoin with that $100 million plus and the second transaction. So let's look at them again. 33 million and 100 million. So you got 133 million Bitcoin just that's showing on this account. That's showing you that was dumped on the market, causing the price to go down. Who did this? We don't know. We probably will never know. But according to Whale Alert, it was done. So interesting stuff. Was this a coordinated whale attack? Going back to the cover art, which just makes me laugh. These whales wearing headsets and walkie-talkies. Dump it on 3, 1, 2, 3. Dump, and now we're at 42,000. Interesting stuff, y'all. This is Bitcoin, yo. So that's my message today. This is your boy Doc Blake with Ethereal TV. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.